Hi and hello, my friends. What's up? How are you keeping up with the time that has been given to you? Extended lockdown 4.0, as they say it. So, how are you keeping up with the time, which is beyond like 24 hours now? And everything has become just like a slow motion routine that you are following every day. From the time you get up till the time you sleep, late at night, whatever is going in your mind is just this name, Corona. That doesn't go out of it. Like we see the newspaper, we read the in the mobile the news which comes, plus we see in the televisions. Everything is only on that, and it has to be because this disease whole worldwide it has taken so many lives. In India also, not much, but the positive cases are so high, and it causes many of us maybe to panic, maybe also to wonder what will happen next. And we are all waiting for some kind of a bad news which might take place because it has become a routine in our life to listen to everything what is going around the world, around our country, around our state, and around us. So that has really changed now how we think also. Our thinking has become with lot of pessimism because we see what is happening around the world. It is so dangerous. Dangerous. It is so sad to see that thousands and thousands of working class people who had gone to different places in India returning back because they have been affected. And it is just means you feel so bad for them. They don't belong to one particular community. They belong to all parts of India, and they belong to all type of community. And through this walk which they are taking back to their homes, it is just pitiful condition to see them. Lot of stories are there, heartbreaking stories which really touches us. वो लोग को देख करके जब टेलीविज़न में या मोबाइल में हम लोग देखते हैं, वो लोग का खबर हम पढ़ते हैं, हम लोग का दिल मन पिघल जाता है कि कितना कठिन समय से वो लोग गुजर रहे हैं. किसी के पास 4-5 दिन के लिए खाना नहीं है, किसी के पास सोने के लिए जगह नहीं है, मेन रोड पे सो जाते हैं, हाईवे में सो जाते हैं, कोई ट्रेन के पटरी में सो जाता है. अब हम लोग तो खाली न्यूज़ हेडलाइंस को पढ़ते हैं ना, मर गए, कौन एक्सीडेंट हो गया, उसको केवल पढ़ते हैं लोग. लेकिन जो अंदर जो गुजर रहा है उन लोग की ज़िंदगी में, उसको तो हम लोग नहीं समझ सकते हैं, नहीं पढ़ सकते हैं. और कितना लाखों का लाख का कहानी अलग अलग है. किसी एक का कहानी एक ही नहीं है, लाखों का कहानी अलग है. किसका कौन क्या हो गया, किसका क्या हो गया. मैंने जहाँ पर भी काम करते तो उसको छोड़ के आ गए, तो उस जगह में क्या छोड़ के आ गए ना, कभी जा पाएंगे वापस उस जगह. ये सब बहुत थॉट्स थिंकिंग goes through their mind. We have not been uprooted from our place. We are still in our own homes. That's why we cannot understand their troubles. We cannot understand how they are going through. And it is just misery, misery, misery. I imagine if I was the one without slipper walking 1,000 kilometers, what will happen to my leg? My leg would be all blistered and whatnot. It will be just primitive style of tying your leg with your shirt or pant or whatever, and then walking, because there is no transportation for them to come back home. And they are helpless. They might have earned lakhs of rupees while they were there where they were working, because when they will come back, they did not have that life. They might have earned, but everything during this lockdown period, they have lost. Some of them were charged so high for the fares that whatever they had from their pockets, they just had to share. So remember, wherever we are, at least in the Northeast, and especially around Assam, we have not been affected greatly. Our effects, our problems are of different kind than those people who are facing and coming back from their workplaces back to their homes. Their lives have been really affected, and we should be very thankful to our God that He has given us this wonderful security to stay in our homes with our families, with our family members. And each one of you who are staying in your homes, I think you also are learning so many things. So many things you have been learning, and this learning that you are learning during this space of time that we have been given, I think you had never had imagined those things you would have learned. And it is good, because in one way this might be a blessing in disguise to some of us to really know our purpose in this world. Most of us, wherever we are, I think we are learning, experiencing, facing the situations in our respective homes and trying to deal with them. My sincere thought goes to my students, children who have been deprived of the classroom atmosphere. I do not know when the classes will begin. Management, the government, the civil society and parents, everyone is so anxious, worried, with a lot of questions. Whenever I see somebody in the marketplace, some of the parents will ask when our school will open, what will happen. I find it very difficult to explain to them. But they also know the situation is not so conducive. And we do not know how long this can go on and on and on. So as we have this time, I request all of you, especially students of the senior class, that you try to learn through your books, through notes, through television. Many television channels are started to teach. Then YouTubes. Assam government also has put up YouTubes for programs for educational purpose. So you have to learn. Something you have to do, so that when you come out of this pandemic lockdown period, you will be again refreshed and you will know where you were and how you have challenged it. So in the last episode, I was talking about the failures regarding the revolt in Assam 1857. The failures. We talked about Mani Ram Dewan and how he failed to generate the spirit for the people to revolt. Today, I am going to continue the story about what happened after that. Now, he might have been individualistic, or maybe he might have had his own reasons why he should revolt, or maybe he had his own ways how he should collect the mass support that he required for the revolution. But maybe he had some reasons. Why? Those reasons may be genuine to his cause. We will never understand. but as many historians have mentioned, that ultimately the results, the effect, and the spirit of nationalism which he created afterwards, because then afterwards, maybe it took 7 years or 6 years, 1861, then we started to have a series of revolt against the British, who were exploiting the Assamese people of those time and period. They were exploiting economically, so the revolt continued from 1857 to 1861. Now, how did it help? How the help came that 1861 revolt took place? Now, those are some of the questions. The questions I have come across is that what is the importance of the revolt of 1857 in Assam? Though it did not succeed, they were crushed thoroughly. But what is the importance? Now, remember, 1857, India was also fighting its first war of independence. This 1857 revolt in Assam also proved that Assam was also associated with the national movement or national struggle of complete independence from the British. That's why also it is important. Number one. Number two reason why it is important is that it it started the series of revolt to take place. As I was telling you, we had the Fulaguri Dhawa incident that was in 1961. Then we have Lachima revolt or the North Kamrup revolt that was in 1894. Then we have the Patharughat revolt in 1894. See, this 1857 revolt awoke the people to stand up and fight for their rights. And the third one is, यहाँ पर जब रिवोल्ट किए असम में, इस वक्त सब जात सब धर्म के लोग पार्टिसिपेट किए. Hindu, Muslims and whoever were there, they participated together. It showed that there was a feeling of nationalism in the people, and it gave the growth of nationalism. That yes, we are all Indians, we belong to India, or we belong to Assam. Let us fight for our rights. So Hindus and Muslims also joined in this revolt. Ultimately, it was inspired by Maniram Dewan and his associates. This feeling, the three main reasons, or you can say importance of the revolt of 1807, you can summarize it into three. Number one, first time Assam also associated itself with the revolt of 1857, which was going around in India during that period of time. And the second one is, it gave chain of reaction or the revolt to start thereafter. And the third one is that it showed the unity of the Hindus and Muslims to participate together as a spirit, in the spirit of nationalism. So these are the three main results or the main importance for the revolt of 1857. I hope you understand this question or this story regarding the importance of the revolt of 1857, because no doubt it was a failure, but still we find something good came out of this. Likewise, I would also want you to think properly and say, what good is coming out of you during this period? Though it is extended and it is boring and we have so many kinds of problems, but what good will come out from this extended lockdown, or while you are deprived of the freedom to associate and mingle with anybody and everybody, what good is going to come out from this? Let's also find something good coming out of this period from us, because we don't have those challenges which are faced by others. We are blessed. We are given such a good protection, good environment, good everything. We get our food in regular time. We can buy things which is fresh from the garden, because now the supply to bigger cities are not going from the place where we live in. So we get everything local and it is so good and fresh. So considering all these things, I think we are very blessed to be where we are right now. And let's continue to do that, because as they say, this disease doesn't have figure, image. It's just a unseen enemy. Let's not invite this unseen enemy to our areas, wherever we live in, by staying safe, by staying clean, and also maintaining social distance. Thank you very much, and I hope you have learned why the revolt of 1857 in Assam was important. Until next time, keep safe and keep healthy. Thank you.